Russian forces bombed a village school in eastern Ukraine, killing about 60 people, President Volodymyr Zelenskiy said, as Russia prepared to mark the Monday anniversary of the Soviet Union's victory over Nazi Germany in World War II. The governor of the Luhansk region said about 90 people were sheltering at the school in Bilohorivka on Saturday when it was bombed. As a result of a Russian strike on Bilohorivka in the Luhansk region, about 60 people were killed, civilians, who simply hid at the school, sheltering from shelling, Zelensky said in his nightly video address. There was no response from Moscow to the news. In the southern port of Mariupol, which has endured the most destructive fighting of the 10-week war, the deputy commander of the Azov regiment holed up in the Azovstal steel plant pleaded with the international community to help evacuate wounded soldiers. We will continue to fight as long as we are alive to repel the Russian occupiers, Captain Sviatoslav Palomar told an online news conference. Leaders of the Group of Seven, G7, industrial nations vowed on Sunday to deepen Russia's economic isolation and elevate a campaign against Kremlin-linked elites. The G7 said it was committed to phasing out or banning Russian oil and denounced Russian President Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine. His actions bring shame on Russia and the historic sacrifices of its people, the G7 said in a statement, referring to Soviet Russia's role in defeating Nazi Germany 77 years ago. Putin has repeatedly likened the war in Ukraine, which he casts as a battle against dangerous, Nazi-inspired nationalists in Ukraine, to the challenge the Soviet Union faced when Adolf Hitler invaded in 1941. In a video address, filmed in front of charred Ukrainian apartment blocks with footage of Russian missile strikes, Zelensky said that evil had returned, but his country would prevail. Hailing the G7 response, Zelensky said in his nightly video address, "The main thing I felt today was the world's even greater willingness to help us. It is clear to the whole free world that Ukraine is the party of good in this war. And Russia will lose, because evil always loses." Putin will preside over a parade in Moscow's Red Square on Monday of troops, tanks, rockets and intercontinental ballistic missiles, making a speech that could offer clues to the future of the war.